we were talking about doing a giveaway here in 2 weeks on the, well,
yes.
We're not giving anything away in 2 weeks, but let me explain. In 2 weeks on our November 6th episode, which I'll tell you the subject for at the end of the show. It's a really good one. You're definitely going to want to stick around to hear. We're going to try to do it big, bro. We will be covering something very historic, and it has something to do with the month of November. So, there's a spoiler, bro.
Oh, you know what it is.
Yeah, we'll get to it. But anyway, we're going to have a keyword or key phrase, rather, right before our second promo break of the show. So that means you all have to listen if you want what we're doing for the giveaway. Do you want to tell them what we're giving away, Greg?
I will tell them during it.
Okay. Well,
I'll tell you this. It's WWE figures, but I'm not going to say which one.
Oh, yeah. And if you listen to the show enough, you know that Greg and I are collectors. We're big fans. Greg listens to the Major Wrestling Figures podcast.
It's kind of like reignited my love of figures.
Yeah, I
don't know if it's a good thing.
It seems like every other day I'm getting a text from you. Oh, just bought this today.
Only on weekends. Come on, not every day.
It seems that way to me, but I don't know. But yeah, so you and I will be doing a little bit of figure hunting while we are in Chi-Town. We're going to have our own little Chi-Town Rumble going on with that. And
God, I can't wait.
Hell yeah. Chicago, for all of you out there who have never experienced Chicago, it's not like the greatest place on earth, but I will say this, you have to go there at least once. There's enough there to make your experience worthwhile. And
I was there for a couple of days in August before SummerSlam, and it was awesome.
Yeah, Chicago is great. It's got some good stuff. I've had some bad experiences there. I've had some good experiences there. Now that I think back about it, I don't know why I like it so much. I should be traumatized by Chicago. I literally found out my grandfather died the first time I went to Chicago, and then I had my car towed the second time I went. So,
well, this time you're going to go for something historic. It's going to be good this time. Third time's a charm.
Yeah, exactly. As long as nobody dies and nothing gets towed, I'm good, I think. Knock on wood. But this time is going to be good. There's plenty to see, plenty to do. It's probably going to be, it's a safe bet, it's going to be cold as all hell. So I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
Oh, yeah.
And to anybody who can fly into Chicago O'Hare Airport is kind of cool. I've been through one time on a connection, and it was pretty cool just to walk through. Like it's a cool looking airport, and it's a big hub, so good stuff there. But getting back to the actual point at hand, with figure collecting, we're going to be doing that giveaway in 2 weeks. Key phrase: you will have to direct message the podcast on one form of our social media, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Slide into our DMs. They are open on all forms of social media. And the catch here is there has to be at least 10 entrants for us to do this. If 10 people enter, they send us the key.
Small.
Yes. If they send us the key phrase and we get 10 of them, then we will enter them into a drawing, and the very next podcast we will announce who has won. And if you win, you have to, we'll message you back, and you just send us your, shipping information and all that, and we'll send you whatever you won. We will do this.
Good.
I was just going to say, if this is a success, we'll do it multiple times, and we'll make it bigger and better each and every time. But so there you go. But go ahead, Greg.
I need to point out two things. Number one, the prize isn't something extravagant. Okay, you're not getting some very rare figure. Okay, honestly, it could be a basic, could be an elite. It's something though. Okay, it's something. Who's singing and playing about free stuff? And second, if you know me, you're exempt from winning. You know who you are.
Oh man, yeah, you know who you are. Yeah. So if and
I have a couple people that listen to this that I know personally.
Yeah,
So
people that you
communicate.
We'll put it this way, as far as quote knowing each other. If we have your phone numbers in our phones, there you go. You're exempt.
Perfect.
You can't
perfect.
win. Yeah, because like it.
I think you know the two I'm thinking of, by the way.
Yes,
you should know the two.
Yes, oh, definitely, I do. And I will tell all of you out there, knowing us doesn't include, if you see us in Chicago, we'll be live tweeting and whatever else while we're there. Come up and get a picture and an autograph with some real bros. Had to get that in.
This is a real thing, folks.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is from somebody what we know on social media. It says something similar to this and very stupid, but
and
regardless.
Very well off, by the way. I got to point out, I don't get this world sometimes. I don't get this world.
Life isn't fair, Greg.
It's not.
I will tell the rest of you the giveaways will get bigger and better as they go on, and as we bring in more
I can
listeners.
promise you, if we get a lot more listeners and the bigger the entries, the better the prize will be. How about that?
Yes, definitely.
That's fair.
Yeah. You'll have 7 days from the time the podcast always drops Wednesday night at 12. Well, excuse me, Wednesday morning at 12:05 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So,
I never got that time zone thing really.
I know.
Why is it not 12 Pacific? But whatever.
I know, right? And for all of you out, gosh, I'm gonna smack you. for all of you out there,
you're gonna have the chance to. Sorry.
Yep. Spoiler. I think I've mentioned this before, but because of the way YouTube works, the podcast automatically gets uploaded to YouTube. And I'm not going to stay up until 12:05 on a Wednesday morning every week to post the podcast right at 12:05. I put it on a timer, but I try to post it as late as possible. But it uploads to YouTube like a couple hours before it uploads in audio form to podcast platforms. So just a heads up for all of you out there.
And I also want to say, if you're that eager to get our podcast, we love you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Our last one on Halloween Havoc.
Sarcastic, by the way. Not.
Yes. Yeah, our last one on Halloween Havoc 1997. I mean, you guys, we got more views on YouTube than we got listens on the actual podcast platforms.